Alrighty, I just recently beat Mega Man 4 for the NES, and time to get my review. Anyways, so I thought that some people say this is the best NES Mega Man game. I can't quite fully agree with that because I played 5 and 6. None of Legacy Collection the NES. So, anyways, Mega Man 4. I think this game is pretty solid. I'll give it a 8 out of 10. I'll give it an 8 out of 10. Um, so what about master stages? Obviously, if you know Mega Man 4, any Mega Man fans who watch my YouTube videos, I'm pretty sure it's just one, but still, if you know Mega Man 4, you should know that Toadman is the easiest boss in the game, probably the first or second place with Quint. Um, Next up, right man, he stage can be annoying with the platform says second whatever at the platform section when you're ready to get the 1-ups and E-tanks or at the ending. But other than that, his stage is kind of easy. Oh, and also the grasshopper. That part could be annoying with if the two grasshoppers get with each other, they can mess you up. But it's kind of fair. Next up, Bellman. I think his theming is pretty good. It's all Egyptian themed and looks like it's in Egypt. So and although he's not my favorite member with this weakness, in my opinion, the Flash look strange as hell too. But that's just me. Like yeah. Next up, Wingman. He is the third hardest boss. The other two I'll go over later. So, but Wingman, he can be a pain if you don't use his weakness on him. But his weakness is Failman's weapon. So if you use his weakness on him, or even better, the charge fail shot, you can kind of beat him kind of easily. And next up, Dustman. Uh, excuse me. Dustman, he is not that bad of a boss. He has a protective pattern to his stage, and overall not bad. Next up, Skullman. He's kind of like the same as Dustman. Protective pattern, although he just shoot projectiles, which maybe hard to dodge. So yeah. Next up, Dive Man. His stage can be challenging, so is himself because he does a lot of damage. Probably, honestly, I think all the bosses here do a decent amount of damage, but Toadman, you can almost do a no damage no damage run on him. He's almost the easiest boss in the game. Almost the easiest boss in the entire Mimic Classic entire maybe the franchise along with Quint. But Dive Man, he might dive. They might charge into you a lot. So yeah. So that meant he might charge into you a lot. He also has missiles. His weakness is his scope miss weapon, but the missiles can also destroy the scope area. Sorry, I'm bubbling. I just had dinner. Okay. Finally, Drillman. He is kind of like Guideman. His weakness is probably Guideman's weapon. Guideman's weapon. He can be kind of Guideman where he'll go underneath the ground and come back up after like 5 seconds. I'm not too sure. But he also can use his drill bomb on you and he can jump a lot. Okay, and then the stages. There are two castle stages, but there's another scientist Cossack. He has 4 stages, and Wiley has three. But actually four. Actually, okay. So Cossack levels, his levels aren't too bad, but not my favorite. I think they're decent challenge, but for some reason the check when you get to a boss at the Cossack levels, I'm not sure if this goes for the same as the Wily levels, but when you get to the boss, let's say you get to the boss, I'm gonna say, okay, so let's say you get to the boss, get to a boss at one of the Cossack levels, and you die. You won't get teleported to our story. You'll get teleported early in the stage. That may be annoying, but the bosses aren't too bad. They're a decent challenge. Um, and Cossack himself, he's not too bad either. But there is a bit of fake out. After this, it might be kind of obvious. Okay, now Wily levels. Um, so obviously the Wily levels are the final levels. These levels aren't too bad. I think the second one is the easiest. And yeah, the Cossack Wily levels aren't too bad. Then the boss rush, almost in every single Mega Man Classic game. I wouldn't say this one's too bad, but Dark Man and German kind of gave me some trouble, but overall not too bad. Then Wily Machine. I mean, his first phase isn't too bad. You get almost burst only. Do it burst only the first phase, which I kind of recommend, so you can save some ring energy. And then second phase is a bit harder. He'll go left and right, shoot multiple projectiles. Well, phase one only shot three, but phase two can shoot multiple at once. So his weakness, I recommend using the drill bomb because his weak spot is hard to hit, and or you can use the wire trick or somehow be tracked at it and go at Buster only. Now you think that'd be the final level, but he actually escapes. I know there's almost an ending in many classic games, but he escapes to another level, which leads into the final boss. This game has the first Wily capsule, and I mean, it's not too hard, but it's not too easy either. It can only be damaged by the Ferro Shard or the Ring Boomerang, but I would recommend doing the Ferro Shard because you can do a lot of damage to it. But if you're low on it, let's say you're on a Cockroach Twins or Ringman in a boss rush, you can fall in for energy capsules for your Pharaoh shot with the green caterpillar enemies outside the boss door. So use the Pharaoh shot, defeat the Wily capsule, and then of course Wily escapes. And then the capsule explodes, and then you ride a train back home, which seems all day. And then you return home. That's the end. Hold on, let me look at my tier list really quick. Um, I'll give this a game an 8. I did struggle with my return because I don't remember that much of it, and I wasn't awesome that good at it. And okay, what I want to play next, I have Mega Man 3 Powder. What's that thing? Mega Man Battle Network with 3 Blue. But I'm really looking forward to playing Mega Man Power Up. I've seen some really good things, and now I want to play it. I haven't played the Zero games because I still want to beat the X games. Maybe get the hang of them, and then maybe play Zero. I am planning to play the first Extreme game before but I have Extreme 2, but not Extreme 1. So I want to play this before Extreme 2. I've heard a lot of good things about the Zero games, and they look really cool. Probably the same thing as the CX games. They look really cool too. So, anyways, let's see. I think Mega Man 3 deserves was a detail. I need to replay Mega Man 7 to have an idea what it's like. Wait, should I move them in? 2 to an A or B. I'll give it a let me think. I think I'm gonna put a B for that. I'm putting just because the boom bean trap takes it down. The boom bean trap takes it down a bit because if you remember my friend, if you don't, oh well, womp womp. Anyways, hope you enjoyed my memory full review. Actually, you know what? Hold on. I'm gonna react to another really quick. And, his
And
Mega,
then,
his Mega Man Maker level showcase, Compactor Man. That's not me. I don't know who that kid is. She looks okay. Fine.
what's up, guys? It's me, Endomizer, with a Mega Man Maker level showcase video. I haven't done this in a while, but I recently built this new stage called Compactor Man. But the reason why I'm not showing gameplay right now is because when I try to get gameplay for this,
Not to judge, but it sounds like whoever's in his background doing this is out.
it just crashes. So here's the level so far, and I hope you enjoy.
Hold on.
So,
So he said he crashed, and Motivated even though they patched it, that mine is still broken. So is it? I think it's only when he's recording and he tries to play the level, it crashes. But that is
yeah, he plays bass in this stage. I made it themed after a factory late at night. Um, and it's like dark clouds outside of this factory. But right now you're like inside, and this is like the stage also has a lot of conveyor belts and a bunch of enemies as well. So I hope you enjoyed this tiny little showcase, I guess. It is a level showcase instead of level gameplay, so because this stupid level just will not load. No matter how hard I try, no matter what I try, even with the patch that they just did today, I still cannot launch this level. And it's bugging me because I want to continue making this level, and the most important thing of making a level is playtesting it.
that is true. That is true. Okay, nowadays I don't know if they did it in the 1980s, but 1990s, like the PlayStation era, I've heard they did that. Honestly, they should have done it for Mega 3 for the Game Boy to make sure it was fair to the player. I don't know if the players were thinking, the players, what the creators was thinking doing that, like making the Dustman level 5 minutes a second. I don't know who comes in third. I guess you can say Stickman, but yeah.
As you may know. So, anyway, I've stalled for long enough. Here's the stage. Um, so, this section right here is just an introductory to what the stage will be like here. And then you get your first checkpoint here. In Mega Man Maker stages, I think Mega Man stages in general just give way too little of checkpoints. Like,
I say in the Game Boy games, that's for sure, but it's not too many. I say, I guess in 4, well, 4 doesn't have, remember what 4 doesn't have a lot of checkpoints. For 5, I didn't really have a problem with.
like, want to give checkpoints a lot just so then they don't have to repeat sections that they've already accomplished. And you see here, there's two paths.
Here's my checkpoint recommendation, blah, 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 recommendation. I will put the checkpoints near a challenging section, so after they completed the challenging section, they don't have to do it again.
So let's go on the right path first before going into the bottom path. Right here you see some of the same stuff. I had some goodies after this little challenge here, as you can see. Then we go to the pipe. Then we get introduced to the
Guys,
conveyor
you're
belt,
my
which
brothers.
pulls you towards this press, which introduces you to the fact that you need to run away from. You need to be very cautious when you're on the conveyor belt, and teaches you
Kinda
to
like Mega Man
like
2,
just
Mega
the
Man from
conveyor
Mega Man,
belt
Mega
and the
Man 2.
press. And we get some more challenges, and then you fight this Needle Joe on Needle Joe.
Okay, I think this dude's on Mega Man 9 and 10. How many Joes are there? Sniper Joe, Hammer Joe, Skeleton Joe, now Needle Joe? A lot of Joes I see.
While you're on this conveyor belt that's pushing you to the left. And then, just gonna save it just in case it crashes again, like it
Ooh,
always
the Skeleton
does.
Boys.
Um,
Mega Man
Now,
7.
then we get this pumpkin enemy right here, which is the first mini boss. And I would recommend putting a checkpoint at the mini boss and right after the mini boss.
That I would do. Mega Man 7 had a checkpoint before the mini boss, but not after. I think they always do a checkpoint before the mini boss in Mega Man games. I'm not, well, except for Mega Man 4. But like the Diamond mini boss and like the Toad mini boss, but I think except for the NES games, I think Mega actually I'm not too sure.
Because, well, um, if Crash Bandicoot has a lot of checkpoints, then why can't Mega Man, you know? Like, I think a bunch of checkpoints are very important for a Mega Man stage. Like, like usually Mega Man stages, there's only like one checkpoint, which is kind of annoying. Uh, so yeah, after
In my opinion, is that one checkpoint or two checkpoints?
this first mini boss, you
Or
go
three, depending
down
on the game.
into water, and you get these goodies here for to reward you for defeating the mini boss, and a checkpoint as well
That is
for
a
the new
good reward.
section.
I like that. Hold on, but I believe if you defeated some mini boss, actually, I'm not too sure. I never played the Mega Man games. If the I think some of the Mega Man mini bosses drop health after defeating the mini boss. I'm not too sure though. I know that if you it's but Mega Man 8 handles it differently. If you defeat a mini boss in Mega Man 8, you'll get rush items completely different. And then there's like a second half, but the checkpoint is permanent there. So I don't know if you can do this. I never did this Mega Man Maker software or whatever. This will be my level recommendation. Start off a level not too hard, but maybe not too easy either. Have no pixel perfect jumps like this section or whatever. Maybe depends. And then the boss at the end that told. Hold on, hold on. I actually don't know the bosses yet, but here's my boss recommendation. Maybe start off the boss rush. You you ain't gotta do this, but start off the boss rush with easy bosses like test the player skills, like boss skills. So easy, obviously Torment, Quint, um, hold on, try Cutman and maybe Bondman, I guess. Like maybe one. Wait, hold on. Speaking of, yeah, Quint. Hold on. Yeah, Torment, Quint, Cutman, Bondman, Amendment 2. Um, I guess like Dr. Wise, Flashman, whatever. Flashman, Quickman, Bowman, Heatman, Deadman with 2, Magnet Hardman, Needleman, Magnet Hardman, Needleman, Topman, I guess. And also make them play the levels, or you can just, whatever the Dominizer, you can do whatever you want with the boss rush, but, or you could just use the normal 8, use the 8 memo bosses to test their skills too. However you want to do the boss rush. I'm just giving us some recommendations.
And then you basically do the same thing. However, this time you're underwater. And right here, you
Oh,
face
that's underwater. I guess I didn't catch the underwater part. That's why the drum is so big. Good to know. Okay, good thing you put spikes up. It just reminded me of Bowman Stage or Wiley Castle 1 and Batman 4, but it's okay.
the Sniper Joe front on, and the
It's
conveyor
not
belt
saying you need it. It's just my mind. I'm just thinking.
is pulling you towards this press and the Sniper Joe. And then you just get these sections right here, little press, and these two right here, and also this pit right here, which is like a really dangerous pit, so don't go in it. I'm totally not like hiding anything. And then
I think you hadn't said something down there, mister. I know you hadn't done it, something down there.
um, and then you can climb up this stage right here, climb
Hey,
up this wall
alright, in this maker thing or whatever, can you add Eddie? Because I would add Eddie maybe in the half part of the stage.
here by using this weapon, the wheel cutter. So then you can climb up the wall just like how Mega Man X can climb up the wall. Which is really, I added this section because it's just really.
Hold on, this dude. If this dude, hold on, Chad. May have a great amount, but we have only like 5 minutes in. Whatever.
Cool.
So
And
let him
this
cook.
Needle Joe right here, just for absolutely no reason at all. Just wanted to add him there. And then
Wait,
you
hold on.
get
Maybe you can add them on purpose. Maybe if he can try to like shoot you down or whatever. I don't know.
some little goodies for getting past the first part that introduces you to climbing.
You could add those. Wait, what I'm thinking right now, you could have added E-Tank up there, but I'm just recommendation.
The walls, and then you climb up the wall some more, and then you go past these 3 Sniper Joes to make like an epic set piece. Then you have 3 paths right here. The first one is an optional challenge where you get past these 2 presses and conveyor belts to get this mystery tank. And then if you go here, then you go.
Okay, yes. Sorry, my Steve, but you can technically skip this part. Skip this part. But hold on. So I also want to play Mega Powder, but in the future, I also want to play Mega Man the Secret Wars and also the Wily Wars. So after the Wily Wars, when I get it for the Genesis, I might play the Secret Wars next because that game looks really good, and so does Power Up. I mean, there's an intro stage, teaches you the basics. I mean, that game looks really good, and I really want to get my hand on it. I have the physical copy of the game, but I don't have a PSP.
On the conveyor belt.
Also, Eterminizer, if you're watching this video, you don't have to, but I'm for recommendation. You should react to one of my videos or Mega Man videos. Alright, I'll probably recommend some as this video. Oh no, I guess I forget.
Fight these 2 enemies, and then you get the E-Tank. And then you have to go back down and do this section again. So then, this is the mandatory spot.
Oh, that's an arrow. Okay.
Another set piece with these Sniper Joes. And then you have this checkpoint right here, and some more goodies. Got it? Good. Alright, let's continue. So this is where I added the boss. well, actually, it's not the boss at like the end of the stage. This is just like Mega Man meeting the boss, and then right as he's about to defeat him, the boss escapes,
I
and
kind of like
then
that.
Mega Man continues on the stage throughout, like on top of the factory. As you can see here, Mega Man has gone in base, has
Hold
gone
on.
from
You're getting
the
creative
factory
here.
to the skies, and and
Hey,
this
yo, if you do one
stage
of
takes
these,
place at night.
hey, yo, hold on. Yeah, dumbass, if you do one of these, let me know. I will react to it.
So then you have this stage, this little Sniper Joe right here, who's right below you. And I added him just because. I don't really know, I just thought
Just the science purposes, I
Sniper
get it.
Joe on staircase is cool. Then you have this enemy right here, this enemy right here,
More pit
and these
enemies,
enemies right
flying
here.
enemies,
So
mentor
then you can make
enemies.
like a really hard challenge right here. And that's really it. That's all I added so far to this section. And, well, I could like build it some more. However, as I said, when I try to play test the level, it straight up crashes, which is just weird. So,
If you do
yeah,
fix this, figure out
that's
what's
the
crashing
right
it.
path,
I saw,
basically.
hold on. The
And
Nominalizer, I saw in the comment section they patched it, but it turned out to be broken. Oh well. So if you do fix it, if you like, can like show it, I love to see it.
now I'm going to go back and
This
show
dude actually
you
knows how to create memory
the
levels.
bottom path. Alright. Yeah. If you
What I
go
do
to
like
the
about Memory games is they always add a achievement when you get to the boss door. I always like when they do that.
bottom path, then you get this little section right here, and then if you go to the right here, then you can grab these little goodies right here, which are like
Are those like
good
secret?
health.
Are those like secret walls or do you need special weapon? Like from MMA base, there's some items that reach, but you can use the magic card to get those items. Is it like maybe they should go to a secret wall or you need a weapon to get those? Hold on.
Health refills, and then, however, if you go this way, then you have to fight the Sniper Joe. But if you go this way, then you can get the goodies, and you
All right, if you go, this no, they might be doors or whatever, but if you go this way, if you can just go this wall, can you just go back? That is beyond.
don't have to fight the Sniper Joe. If you just follow, then you'll fight the Sniper Joe and not get any goodies.
The sniper Joe
If you
is
fall from
just
here,
not a problem.
then
I've
you'll
defeated this
just
guys
skip
several
everything.
times.
So,
Also, I don't like this is maybe nitpick, but here's what I don't like about enemy games: the respawning enemy systems. Do you know if this is a part of the maker games or like additional or what? Because I don't like respawning enemies in enemy games. This might be a nitpick because I've never heard people shout this out, but still, I hate the respawning enemy stuff. Also, the problem I have with the refills. So let's say you died to a boss and maybe in a Mega Man game, any, and but unfortunately you weren't a victory symbol and you die. Every Mega Man face first time, including okay, if you weren't at the victory symbol, like you're basically screwed. Honestly, on your last life forever. Anyways, can you fix? I don't know if you can because I never did this or whatever. I never did this Mega Man Maker app or whatever. I don't know if you can fix the respawning enemy problems in the weapon energy. Like if you die to a boss or whatever, you have to respawn the boss or but you still have all out the weakest ammo. That might, I don't know if you can fix it, but if you can do that unless well if it's like told me or whatever, I'm not gonna, obviously not gonna mind it, but still.
I made this little section kind of inspired by how Flash Man's alternate paths are like.
Yeah, and also Mammoth 6 alternate path routes.
Like the vertical stage in Mega Man 2. After this is the alternative introduction to the Neomet, And then we have another alternative introduction to the conveyor belt, which pulls you right into the press,
Wait,
as you can
if
see
the
here.
press goes down slowly, I mean it's kind of off too. So if I didn't know how it goes, maybe I just go try to go straight through it, or I could just wait. If it comes down before I can, I'll just the conveyor belt. If this is like the Metal Man 2, Metal Man conveyor belts, I'm obviously not gonna mind it. Wait, what the? Oh yeah, Metal 5, the Game Boy, Mercury's conveyor belt. Anyways,
And then we have this enemy right here. Again, again, you see this section
and yo, Capcom, if you're looking for Metal level designers, hire this. But no, I'm just kidding. I'm pretty sure. I'm just kidding.
is another, like,
Unless this may must be high, like I'm sorry. I'm just thinking of that.
one of these conveyor belt sections. And you have this enemy here, and then you have this Neomet challenging you.
I think that's a good idea to use the pipes for use. I forgot what those pipes were. Which memory game had those? I think either 3 or 4. I'm not too sure though. But I'm glad you can make him go down. It kind of some my buzz.
And then another multiplier, and you fight this Sniper Joe head on. And you have this press right here.
Ooh,
There's a lot of
interesting
stuff going on,
challenge.
but you see, if you actually like play it and showcase it, which I can't because the game literally crashes. I hope that 1.10 developers fix that. Um,
1.10.
each enemy is just thrown at you one by one, or at the same time. Then we go down this pipe, which gives you another conveyor belt
Also,
section
that
with
mini
these
bus kind of look like a
multipliers.
name, man, but that's just
And
me.
then we have the alternative
But I forgot about it.
pumpkin mini boss right
I forgot about
here,
it.
where instead of going down, you go to the right, which leads you
Also,
to.
this is just me. If you want to, you can make it like an alternate path. Like I say, remember something. If you shoot the ice, you'll go to the another path that is the equalizer. But if you shoot the mouth or the inside or whatever, inside layer, you'll fight. If you encountered all the Portman's counters, you fight him and take his shield, and you go down a different path. But that's just me.
This checkpoint for some more major goodies. And then another section just like this, you know the drill. Um, some goodies at the end, and another like bottomless pit. It's totally a bottomless pit. Uh, and then you climb up here, and then you get to the next checkpoint, and then you go here, which is an optional challenge to try to get a 1-up.
Alright,
And
if you had to slide in this game, there's simply a problem. You could just kind of slide to the 1-up and then try just go back. But
to get up here, by the way,
I'm confused. I'm confused. What the freak? Oh, so I'm just curious here. Yeah, I'm also not best at English. Shut up. Okay, English. Is this gonna be like Memo 1 or 2 and 2 where you don't have to slide, or is it gonna be like Memo 3 or 4 where you have to slide, or in charge side, or just the slide or the charge side?
you have to just use
And I'm
this
assuming the Melvin icon is where you start Melvin. Yeah.
wheel cutter, as I said earlier, to climb up the ladder
And I believe
to
to
up
yeah,
here,
we
and
custom.
then you have this conveyor belt, this met, these enemies here, another conveyor belt, and that's as
Also,
much
this
as
is
I.
just a random question that's out to y'all. Do y'all think I should actually collab with this dude? I mean, I'm, I'm just saying. If y'all, I don't know if my audience is not that big. Honestly, this dude, I'll have to say it. This dude gets more comments than I do. So, congrats to him. And hold on, let me confirm. Yeah, it's more as to Wolf. he got 9 views. Wait, he got 86 views in 9 days. I get like 20, 30 something views, except for this one. But still, not much compared to hit. Not much compared to this. I'm gonna say it's congrats. I
I
bet it feels
built of the
nice.
stage. And you see,
And also, if you want me to clap him, or shoot even the Illuminati himself, I'm just think I might be just sticking wide, but I'm just asking. You know, it's good.
um, I, and you see when this, and you see when I'm able to playtest it again, I'm definitely going to continue building it and finishing it. Because I'm really proud of this stage. This is probably the best stage I've ever made.
The best stage. I'm just curious. Have you made more than one? Or is this your first? Honestly, if this is your first, I'm gonna say is congrats. You're the best Mega. You're the best Mega Man level maker I've ever seen. I mean, this looks very enjoyable. I'm gonna say is congrats. And honestly, good work. You should be proud of yourself. I know he said he is, but still.
Um, so yeah, that's it. I really hope you guys enjoyed the stage, and I really hope you guys can take this as some tips and
Also,
tricks.
and I'm gonna say, if you're looking at this, um, if you're watching this video, can you let me know what this is? Hold on, maybe, oh, that had me, Mega. Oh, here it is. Ah, here it is. Here it is. Okay, so here's the app. It's about creating your own levels and saving them all about playlists. I'll get it. I'll get it. Okay, never mind. You don't have to tell me. I found it. Anyways, if you all want to play this level, like, comment, subscribe.
Tricks to like making your own Mega Man Maker level like good, because I've been seeing a lot of levels in the recent tab. They're like kind of garbage. So yeah, definitely take this to mind. You don't need to have any fancy decoration. Just make a level that's fun, just like this
Yeah,
one.
honestly, I don't care about much about the background. If it's cool, enjoyable, that's my level. Also, I'm just curious. I'm not watching you, but what music are you going to use for this? Make it a catchy.
And I'll see you all in the next video.
Me too. I hope y'all enjoyed today's video, aka reaction video and review. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you don't miss when I upload. Shout out to this dude again. I know I've said him out before, but still. Go subscribe to this mine. And subscribe to my channel too. Also, subscribe to this man for 3 points or and subscribe for me for a free dessert. Here's two of the options. Cookies or cakes. Anytime. Anyways, see you on the next one. Like he said, please.